Hello, YouTube. Welcome to this week's discussion on Loki, episode 5, Journey into Mystery. Yeah, this is episode 5. One more episode left. This is Lil.
This is Steve.
And this is Sean. Do I gotta give you artwork for episode 5 and 4?
Yes, you do. Because I gotta post them back to back now because I've been waiting for some artwork, but that's all right. So this episode, I mean, I don't know how the eagle eye viewers. There's lots of stuff in the background here on this planet, man.
I saw a frog door.
You saw Throg. Yeah, that was Throg.
Was that a little man? I thought that was a little man.
That was Throg. No, yeah. I even have a picture of it. I'll text it to you.
He was trying to get to Mjolnir.
Yeah, because he needs Mjolnir to get back to. That's what I'm wondering if Kid Loki. Because remember he said he killed Thor. I wonder if it was he turned him into Throg, and that's what was there.
I think Alligator Thor did that. I mean, Alligator Loki. Man.
That little Children of the Corn Thor, he seemed pretty serious.
He did. Did you see the Thanos helicopter? That was ridiculous.
I didn't see that.
So in the Spidey Super Stories issue, I can't remember the exact number. I used to always joke at that. I mean, when Thanos first was appearing, people kept throwing that picture out there. Thanos rode a helicopter in that issue, and they brought it back as a joke. It was a big yellow helicopter, and it says Thanos on the back tail of it. If you go in there and you look through the junkyard, you see a helicopter with Thanos written on the back. There's so many weird Easter eggs in this episode.
There were a lot of Easter.
You see that spaceship.
Like the flying saucer. It was
you see the flying saucer, but you also see the Red Skull ship from Captain America: The First Avenger. Remember, he had that propeller ship that was beaten down in the background. Avengers Tower wasn't Avengers Tower.
No.
On the side of it, you know what it said?
What?
QENG, Kang Enterprises. Because that's when Nathaniel Richards was sold Stark Tower in the comics. That's what his business was.
Oh, that's crazy. They really wanted
this has to be freaking Kang. I don't understand. If we don't get Kang here,
I don't know what else. But there was somebody else that betrayed Kang in the comics. I forgot what his name was.
Well, that's the thing. It could be but it also could be one of different. Not Kang. It could be Immortus, because Immortus worked with the Timekeepers.
Right. Right.
But he is a Kang. He is a Kang from the future.
Well, yeah, I mean, that probably is what's going to happen.
You can get a different actor and then still have Jonathan Majors be Kang the Conqueror, his version, and have that be a variant Kang who is there in limbo.
You know what else? Boastful Thor was kind of a dick.
Who was? Well, I mean...
dick. But that's all Lokis. They're all dicks. They all started killing each other.
Yeah, I liked classic Loki. I thought he was pretty awesome and had a pretty badass ending.
He conjured Asgard.
Yeah,
I loved it. Awesome. I thought old Loki was awesome.
I tell you, the suit and everything, and and even his story. His story was the timeline Loki we got up until Thanos snaps his neck, that he conjured. Another version of himself there that was so believable that Thanos thought he killed Loki and he just disappeared, ran off. And then he missed Thor so much and tried to go see him, and that's where the TVA got him. Kind of
the Pizza Planet car from Toy Story. That was awesome.
Yeah, and then you see the Sphinx in the background too, and that's another thing that threw me off too, because
you mentioned that last week.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if they were going to keep it in there, because at first, I was like, "Where's Mobius riding that car?" And then I didn't realize he was going to go pick up Sylvie for a ride. That was he just opens the door.
Hey, Lil, you remember a movie back in the day called The Philadelphia Experiment?
Yes.
The USS Eldridge.
Yes.
Is that the
missing ship? Yeah. That was the ship.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Ronin's ship was in there.
That's right. They had I forgot the name of the ship, but yeah, you can see that in the background.
Yeah, the helicarrier was back there.
There's a lot of crap. I mean, it's crazy what they threw in there. They had a Polybius arcade machine in the underground thing, which is a urban legend that arcade machine existed and would mind control. Was made by the CIA to mind control people.
It was a great. It was all in all, it was a really good episode. It was a fun episode. Like, it was fun. I wanted a little bit more from it, but I thought it was great. I did think that was like, oh man, this is cool to see. I liked Old Man Thor. Old Man Loki. I thought that was a great. Even the alligator had like a little like moments, like really cool.
He bit off
the other
President Loki's hand. I was like, man, that's. I didn't think they would go there. Like, they just ripped his hand off.
I mean, my biggest question about this whole thing was that the quantum realm?
Well, I think they're in limbo because it's at the end of time.
Right. So is that? So
I think it's all. I think it all ties in. I think it all ties into the quantum realm because quantum realm is used for the time travel. So they have to use the quantum realm to hop all over the place. I think the quantum realm has been used everywhere. I think even like in Guardians of the Galaxy, when they're doing those time jumps through everything, I think they're jumping through the quantum realm. I think that's the explanation of everything on this. Because like you said, like you see like all the different colors and everything, just like you did in Ant-Man, when Ant-Man went shrank down. You also see a giant version of Yellow Jacket's helmet. Did you guys catch that?
Yeah, I caught that. I had to go back and look at some of the Easter eggs, but yeah,
that was crazy. Yeah, there are so many blink and you miss them Easter eggs all over the place. Throg was the one that made me the most happy.
That castle is Kang's castle, right? Am I not mistaken?
Or Mortis's castle.
And wasn't there like a spaceship kind of hovering around it on the right side? There looked like a little vehicle was floating around over on the right side of it. Like,
I didn't see that. I gotta go back and look at that. So.
There was. Steve, you're right. There was a vehicle there.
I was like hyper focused on it. I was like, what the fuck is that? Is that a spaceship? Is that space? What is that?
I wonder if that maybe was it a big spaceship?
I mean, I don't really know how big the castle was that they were looking at. Like, is it right on the other side of that little barrier, or is it like a ways in there? So I'm not.
Because Kang uses Damocles, the Damocles base ship. So I'm wondering if that was.
It did look like it was way smaller than the castle or whatever, but.
Or if we're gonna get the hover chair ship that Kang just flies around in a hover chair.
I would love to see that.
I mean that's right out Earth's Mightiest Heroes, so that's what I would love to see.
Oh man, don't give me that. Don't do that to me. Don't do that.
I don't know. I bet that's the thing. I don't know if we're getting Jonathan Majors here or if we're getting. Yeah, it's like I don't want to get my hopes up, man.
They got a lot of explaining to do in one episode.
Well, now I'm drawing a blank on the smoke monster dog.
What is that? I never even.
He's in the comics, so he is older.
I'm kind of over like cloud monsters.
But that's favorite thing. that's what he is in the comics. He is older than time. He eats up timelines basically. And Kang built. There's a whole thing with Kang and him. Kang built because I have the comics. These were '90s comics, so I have a whole ton of these fuckers. Kang like built this like doorway where he couldn't get into Kang's timeline that Kang controlled.
And it's definitely Kang. Then you got his name in the fucking.
I know it's like there's so many
monster with the barrier with the.
But they're gonna fuck us up.
Yeah, they're gonna fuck it all up, and they're gonna do something else to it.
How dare you say that? It's Marvel.
Well, I don't mean like they're gonna mess it up. I mean they're gonna fuck with us.
Bring out their heavy hitter. I don't think they're gonna bring out their heavy hitter.
They better do something. Mobius didn't go on a fucking jet ski yet, and I'm still not sure what the fucking what's going on all the way. Like I get they're trying to find who created the Timekeepers because the whole rest of the show is set up for them to find the timekeepers, and then once they do that, they're like, "Fuck, now we're on to another adventure." But they have one episode to finish, and it's not like the lengths are changing. I don't imagine we're gonna get an hour and a half long episode next week.
No,
none of the other shows gave us a big change. We didn't get a post-credit scene in this one. Like, I like the show. I just want it to have a good ending. And it just feels like there's a lot left on the table right now.
But Steve, they haven't given us any like great endings yet in these shows. Like, they haven't given us like the shit that the fans want. They give us this other hubbub bull. Like, again, they're all great. But they give us this hubbub bullshit. It's like, man, really? Like, y'all could have did all this and you ain't do none of that? Like, you had it all there. Every show.
It's because they're teasing us for the next. That's what they always do. I mean, that's what they do.
No,
I thought the Falcon and the Winter Soldier ending was all right. I mean, there was some gripes to be had, but John Walker got his suit and Cap got his suit, and they did Bucky kind of dirty in that whole show. But
the real hitter was everybody wanted to see Steve Rogers. We all wanted to see Steve Rogers. And
I mean, come on, Chris Evans, just fucking show up for one day on set.
Exactly.
You don't have to do anything. Just show up and say hi.
Steve Rogers or like a big villain organization or something. See the yellow AIM suits or...
Even if fucking Justin Hammer would have popped up or something, you'd been like, "Ooh, shit, here we go."
Which would lead into Armor Wars. I mean, that's right. But that's the thing.
Scarlet and Vision, same shit. Like, Doctor Strange. We can see. Oh, no, we don't. You know what I mean? It's like, come on.
We didn't talk about it. They altered the ending.
Yeah, I know they did, but it's like,
wah. Not gonna go back and watch it for that. I'll just look online.
Yeah, you don't see anything. You just see kind of something floating, kind of going down in the cabin, but you don't even see what it is. It just looks like an astral plane, something. Like, it's just like kind of invisible, but you could see like a wavy. So
we always talk about how much we love these shows. Every week we're like, "Oh, it was an awesome episode. It was a great episode," and then we're like, "But I don't know about next week."
It's because we're so hyped, and we don't want to let our guards down.
I will say that what they have done successfully is made 3 shows that feel very different.
Oh yeah,
all 3 shows have their own flavor, their own style, but they all still feel like they're part of the MCU. So it's just creating a bigger narrative moving forward, and I think they're succeeding at that. For the love of God, give me a good fucking finale, please. Come on, just do it. I'm here every week for you. Just do it.
I mean, even if we don't, I mean, Loki has been probably, I think, the best out of all 3 so far.
Well, and I think because I think it's because of Hiddleston. I think Hiddleston.
Hiddleston and Owen Wilson. And their chemistry together.
Yeah, but Hiddleston was like there with the Avengers, the first Avengers movie with us. You know what I mean? So it's like he's been there the longest. It was the first Thor movie. I'm sorry. I mean, go back to that. I mean, he's been there longer than any of them, and already been fleshed out so many times. And now we're seeing another version of him. And he's always been great.
You know what I was hoping when they had that big fucking Loki versus Loki fight in the bowling alley there in the ground, and there was that one big Loki with the long hair just tossing people around? I was hoping that he would grab Hiddleston and like flip his hair up and it would be like Chris Hemsworth's face or something. Like, how awesome would that have been? Like, there's a fucking Thor Loki too.
That was funny. I did like Kid Loki.
Even CGI his face. Like, who cares?
Kid Loki like threw alligator Loki at another guy.
That alligator Loki was very mobile. Like,
he moved quick
all around.
He jumped up on boastful Loki when he was talking shit.
Yeah.
He was drinking wine. And you see, like the Kid Loki was drinking an Ecto Cooler. He had a high C Ecto Cooler. I was laughing. I was like, you could even see slime around the box.
That's why they're not available anymore. TVA got to them. I wonder how many other what's it called, the Mandela effect? How many more of those things were in there that we just didn't catch on? Like, is there a Berenstain Bears or Berenstein Bear, whatever the old one, the wrong one is in there? Is there a Monopoly game that the guy has a monocle? Is that laying on the ground somewhere in there? Like little things like that would be kind of cool to go back and look for.
I bet you there are. I mean, this is coming from the writers of Rick and Morty, so you know they love to pepper the shit.
Right.
out of everything. Yeah, I mean these guys are part of Doctor Strange and everything. They're doing it all. So that's why you're going to see some major cohesiveness with it all. I don't know. It's just so good. If I see Kang at the end, even Immortus, even Ramatut, I mean any of the versions of Kang, I'll be super happy. I just have a feeling that it's going to be like another Loki that won.
Yeah, I can see that too. Like as much as you don't want to see
like it was Agatha all along. You know what I mean? Like
it was Loki all along.
Power broker all along. Like we knew. You know, it's like you knew all this stuff. We were shown it from episode one.
They're gonna get to the castle and open the door, and it's gonna be Miss Minutes sitting on the throne. Son of a bitch.
I know she had more to do this week. She was like, she reminded me of. Remember back in the day with Microsoft and the little paperclip assistant that would pop up on the screen. Like, do you need something?
Useless.
Oh, it could be Miss Minutes the whole fucking time. A fucking animated goddamn cartoon figure.
That sounds like some shit would happen on Rick and Morty.
That would be.
So that sounds like some shit that would happen on Rick and Morty right there. The cartoons are responsible.
Shit.
I agree.
So, I mean, to me, it's telegraphing Kang, and if it's not Kang, they've played us. They've played us more than all of our Mephisto talk.
But after 3 seasons of getting played, I'm gonna get a little tired of getting played.
Yeah, but it's not like I'm waiting 3 years. I mean, you're getting 3 good. You got 3 good seasons. We got Hawkeye coming up. We got Captain Marvel coming up. We got She-Hulk. I mean, this is like a never ending.
No, we got Black Widow coming up. I'm hoping I'm gonna get played on that one too. So.
For sure, we got Black Widow coming up. It's got good reviews. So, but that's what I'm saying. Like, there's so much content coming up, so it's like they're telling all these stories, and it's all going to kind of continue to build. Like, we don't have a break, which is great. And it's not like I'm waiting. Like, we're waiting for Mandalorian now until who knows in 2022. You know, because it's not. They haven't even started filming yet. So it's like we're not, because these are all cohesive.
Oscar Isaac's ass is off doing Last of Us, but I guess they don't really need him on set. He just needs to.
Not Oscar Isaac. Oscar Isaac's in Moon Knight.
I mean, what's his name?
Pedro Pascal.
Sorry.
I forgot about Moon Knight.
Exactly. We got Moon Knight coming, Armor Wars coming, Secret Invasion coming. I mean,
what's next? What's next though after
Hawkeye? Oh, it's What If is coming out in August.
Oh, that's
the What If series, and then it's.
I can't wait for that shit, Sean. Animation.
Then I don't know
how I feel about animation.
I can't remember which one. Yeah, but some of the stories are really cool. Like one is with Killmonger, Michael B. Jordan, and Iron Man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's.
And there's the T'Challa with Star Lord and.
Yeah, T'Challa, Star Lord.
Zombies.
Is he being voiced by Chadwick Boseman?
Yes.
Yeah.
This was his final. This would be his final Marvel appearance. So, yeah, because we got that. Then I can't remember if it's Ms. Marvel first or Hawkeye first, but then those two are coming out in the fall and late winter. And She-Hulk's already filming, and they supposedly we're gonna see the Wrecking Crew in She-Hulk.
That's cool.
I think that would be awesome. If we get the Wrecking Crew plus Titania, which they've already cast, Abomination. I mean, it's just that to me is going to show some more action-packed stuff. You know,
ooh, gives me chills. I don't know.
I'm loving it.
I mean, again, like, you know, and you know who I really like? I like Sylvie. Is that her name?
Yes. I do too. I hope she sticks around.
Like her.
I hope
she sticks around too. She needs to be Enchantress. I think this Thor world needs Enchantress. Like they need it.
Well, I think she could be. I think she's
already kind of living up to that Enchantress moniker anyway.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that's going to be cool. And then Loki will have his, you know, thing, you know, going on with Enchantress, and you know, and that thing with Thor. Like, I think that's going to be really cool. I can't wait to see Chris Hemsworth. Like, I'm pretty sure Loki's going to be in God, Love and Thunder, right?
He's not actually. No,
Really?
because he's not either. Because they're dealing with a whole different thing.
He's gonna sacrifice himself next week.
He might. I mean, that's a possibility, but I don't think so. I think Hiddleston's not done.
No, Hiddleston's not done. There's no way. No way.
They've just proven there's millions of, they can just do millions of different versions of him if they want. So
yeah.
But I think because it opens up the multiverse. This movie is going to open up the multiverse. This is what this ending is going to do.
Will it though? Will it? Is that what they said?
The writers here are writing Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. So there's got to be a tie-in, right? I mean,
God, I would love to see at the end of this, all the universes just opened up, and we just got glimpses of everything. Boom, 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 and it's just like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
because all they need to do is just do clips of like Fox movies that they already own, like. Chris Evans is fucking Johnny Storm just appears.
You see Hugh Jackman this week. I mean, is it happening? What's
I don't know, man.
Are we opening up this world? Like, what's going on?
I don't think Hugh Jackman's making a cameo here.
I mean, maybe a cameo as a long forgotten universe, but if we're gonna have a long standing Wolverine, I want him to not be 60 years old already.
I agree.
I'm okay.
But I would like to see, maybe they met to talk about Secret Wars, because if you start bringing in these heavy hitters and you're bringing in everybody, bring in Secret Wars. I'll take that Hugh Jackman Secret Wars.
If they brought everybody, like I'm talking everybody.
Yeah. Bring in McKellen and Fassbender and McAvoy and Stewart. Bring them all in. Have multiple Xaviers there, all Secret Wars.
Have a Chris Evans Human Torch with a fucking Michael B. Jordan Human Torch.
And Chris Evans Captain America, both talking to each other.
Yes.
Secret Wars is a movie or a TV show?
They haven't announced Secret Wars yet. That's our prediction. Is going to be the movie. Yeah. Oh. Because the Russos said that they would, they dropped a hint during Infinity War, like, that they're done, they're taking time off from this, but if Marvel ever did Secret Wars, that's what they would want to do.
So what's the one with the skull? Wait, what's the
Skrull's
Skrull
Secret Invasion.
Secret Invasion, is that a TV show?
That's a series, yeah.
It's gonna be boring. You can't put that into a TV show. I can't see that 6 episodes.
But see, I think that's going to bleed into other things. That's going to bleed in because it's going to bleed into the Marvels. It's going to bleed in because what's her face is rumored to be playing Jessica Drew. What's her face from Game of Thrones? Spider-Woman.
Oh, I was going to say Khaleesi.
Yes.
Steve, I can't get her name out.
Amelia Clark.
Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Thank you. You read my mind.
So, I mean, there's rumors that she's that, but she could be that playing the Skrull Queen who impersonated her. You know what I mean? And she could be the main villain of the series. So
I can see that. I can totally see that happening.
I mean, but that's the thing, Sean. Like, you get 6 episodes of that. You're bleeding into other things. You're getting Rhodey and Armor Wars. You're getting Riri. You're getting all this stuff, and then it keeps tying into a movie, more TV shows. It's not even like, especially with Secret Invasion, that can go on forever. It's not going to be I doubt they will do 6 episodes and then like the Skrull invasion is over. That's not how they've done this. Like, if anything, it's going to be the Skrull invasion and it ends with a bigger invasion to lead into something else. Like, it'll be bigger. Because that's the other thing.
Do you think we'll ever see Black Bolt?
Yeah, I think the Inhumans. Because Feige wanted to do the Inhumans, but then that infight with Marvel, before Feige got control, he lost out to them because then they used them for the TV show. Because remember, Inhumans was supposed to be a movie on the slate.
Right. Yeah, that's what I thought too.
And I think Feige wants to do them. I think I think now it's just kind of like let's wash that taste of that bad show out of our mouth.
Watched it.
I watched 2 episodes and I couldn't do it.
Garbage.
I couldn't do it.
Garbage.
But I think we'll see him because I think they're going to be bringing in these bigger power teams. You know, Eternals is coming. I can see a TV series down the road after the X-Men are introduced with Alpha Flight. You can start bringing in so many characters, especially with how they're now cycling this with movies and TV shows almost year-round.
Yeah.
They can definitely do it. And what I like about the TV shows, especially if they're going to be bringing in the Wrecking Crew, is, you know, we talk about all these B, C level villains like that we want to see, like Serpent Society and stuff. It'd be great. This is where you put them in. You put them in the shows as fodder because you can't build a movie around the Wrecking Crew as your main bad guy. I mean, who the hell cares? But seeing them pop up in She-Hulk, that's going to be great. And then it leading up to a She-Hulk movie with the leader. You know, that makes sense. You build up to it. You know, I think that's what all these things are doing. They're building up to the next stage. So, well, there you go. Our little blurb on Loki. Maybe we'll get another episode out before during next week's finale. Might have to wait 2 weeks to hear, at least from me. Salt and Pepper might do their own show.
Drop it right whenever the fuck it airs.
Yeah.
Oh well, you miss on that, you snooze, you lose, buddy.
That's right. I'll be wearing my Captain America Mickey ears. So we'll be talking about that. So, all right. Well, thank you guys for listening. Please like, subscribe, comment, and can't wait to talk about the finale. This is Lil.
This is Sean.
And this is Steven. Until next week, everybody, keep it geeky.